This is a Sunday review from Cork and Doncaster. You can find the big race from Cork, the Group 3 Noblesse Stakes, elsewhere on the media centre. So we'll start with the listed Midsummer Sprint Stakes, which looked a penalty kick for the long odds-on favourite Marek, who was well clear on ratings and loves this soft ground. But the 11-4 on favourite never looked happy and had to give second best to the horse with the big white face, Cape of Approval, who burst clear inside the final furlong to win comfortably. This is the winner's third success at Cork, and although he's in the Wokingham, he'd need plenty of rain to be considered a likely starter.
Next, Cape of Approval is looking for a split behind them, has got it as they race now to the final 150 yards, and Marek with Cape of Approval on the near side coming up now to head Marek, and as they race towards the finish, Cape of Approval and Billy Lee. Cape of Approval will repeat win and beats Marek.
The 9-4 on favourite Bye Bye Birdie broke her duck at the third time of asking in the 5 furlong maiden filly stakes, but she had to work mighty hard to do so. She made the running and at one stage was headed by Abakova in the red cat, but she fought back tenaciously and was in front where it mattered. She's in the Queen Mary and the Albany at the Royal Meeting and may turn up.
And it's Bye Bye Birdie in front of Abakova on the outside, the red cap. Not much to choose between them, being followed by Dimity. Clenor is next with Mebo, but the leader is Bye Bye Birdie, racing now to the final 200 yards. Abakova on the outside is not giving in, 150 yards to go. Abakova on the outside of Bye Bye Birdie, neck and neck as they race towards the finish. Bye Bye Birdie has come battling back on the near side of Abakova. On the far side,
the same colours were also carried to victory by Remember You in the 6 furlong maiden. The David Watchman trained filly got the better of Aidan O'Brien's hot favourite Dove Mountain. The daughter of Invincible Spirit travelled well and quickened well. She handled the ground nicely and connections think there could be more to come.
They're racing now towards the final furlong, and Dove Mountain is the leader from Stirabout on the outside, followed by Remember You, who's looking for a split. Watteed Weekends and Victory Rich is picking up on the outside, then Fine Cut, and Remember You has come racing through between horses to grab Dove Mountain and upset in the first. Remember You beats Dove Mountain, third Stirabout.
Meanwhile at Doncaster, a bumper crowd was on hand to witness yet another winner for Lady Cecil, as Retirement Plan made it her third win from 9 runners in the mile-and-a-half maiden. Retirement Plan in the pink cap is a first foal of the Group 1 winning mare Passage of Time. She ran down the field after a slow start in her maiden at Newbury, but look more the finish article here.
Retirement Plan hard driven by Ryan Moore, but still leads to Schwayman, who's still got the legs to find in second, and Retirement Plan is not stopping with a furlong to go, and Retirement Plan, if anything, is going further ahead, entering the final 150 yards, and Retirement Plan is drawing clear, 2.5 lengths ahead. Retirement Plan for Ryan Moore and Lady Cecil. Retirement Plan wins. Schwayman was second, home in third, Spirit of Tom in two.
Fair Ranger in the red sleeves broke his duck at the third attempt in the 6 furlong maiden. The 5-4 favourite gradually wore down the runner-up Azagal, who nevertheless ran a blinder for trainer Tim Easterby. Fair Ranger was described as very honest by jockey Ryan Moore.
They head down for the final furlong, right down the near side rails. Azagal still has the lead. Fair Ranger driven to try and challenge far side Mitchelton. Inside the furlong they go. Still Azagal has a nose in front, leads by a half to Fair Ranger, who's running on now for Ryan Moore, the centre. Here comes Fair Ranger bearing down on Azagal, and Fair Ranger gets up. Double for Ryan Moore. Fair Ranger beats Azagal, home in third.
The judge took an age to separate the two principals in the 6 furlong handicap, but in the end the verdict went to Who's the Cat in the yellow and blue sleeves, who beat the smooth travelling favourite Mississippi in the pink cap by a nose.
Who's the Cat still has the lead though. Mississippi now shaken up with a furlong to go. Who's the Cat by a half to Mississippi, who's now coming home well for Graham Gibbons near side. Who's the Cat though isn't stopping and still leads by a neck. Now Mississippi is lunging towards the near side. Who's the Cat far side? Here's the wire, close. Tight call. Who's the Cat and Mississippi flash by together.
And here are the closing stages of the mile handicap, which concluded Doncaster's card.
Still, Kalan has his head in front to Freeport in second. Leitrim Pass shaken up, no real response. In behind them is Off the Pulse, far side endorsing. Here comes Simply Shining right down the near side. Kalan far side sticking on quite well to Freeport. Out wide is still running on is Simply Shining. Leitrim Pass now responding to pressure. Kalan though just has his nose in front by a half to Freeport in second. Entering the final half, Simply Shining out wide. Leitrim Pass now running on very late. Freeport the centre, Kalan far side. Here's the wire, Kalan held on, close for second between Leitrim.